And I'm so happy to have you with me here this morning. I am elevating my hips and I'm experiencing knee issues, so I find tremendous support from putting these blocks under my knees. All right, find a comfortable seat. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, shoulders down and back. Smile. Inhaling, if you can, through your nose. Exhaling through your nose. Eyes are soft. You're welcome to close your eyes. Just notice how your body is feeling this morning. All right, let's drop our chin down to our chest, noticing what we feel in our neck, and then maybe let our chin go side to side. Chin comes back to neutral, and now we'll simply nod yes. So just adding, as you guys come in, I'm adding you to the roll. So you're nodding, you're noticing what you feel this morning. Coming back to neutral. Now we'll turn our head to one side, finding the end point of your range of motion, and chin comes down slightly. Noticing how that alters what you feel. Back up to neutral, through center, over to the other side. Perhaps you notice a difference. And then chin down. Try to keep your head over your heart, over your hips, nice and tall. Chin comes back up, back through center. All right. Head drops to the side, and we'll gently support our head with a light touch. And then as an option, you could take this hand out, you can take it back, or you can gently pull your ribs, the base of your ribs. So you're making a C shape, lateral flexion, and release. Inhale tall with neutral, exhale to the side. Option for support. Your choice. Notice how it feels as you take your inhalation and then as you exhale. And then release it back to center. Shoulders up, shoulders back. Draw your shoulder blades together, shoulders down and shoulders forward. Let's smooth that out into back shoulder rolls, nice and slow. Noticing what you feel. All right, reverse, take them forward. Good. Right, arm comes across. Trying not to rotate. Let's keep our torso facing forward. And breathe. Switch. So we're putting our hand above the elbow or below, or just supporting the elbow and your wrist. So trying not to let the shoulder come up. Inhale tall. I'm going to place my opposite hand right by my hip for support and then go over. I know you can't see my hands, but I need a remote control to change the angle of my computer screen. All right, now look up and notice, just by virtue of looking up, did it change what you feel? And release it back. Find support, scoop up, and then over. Look up. And breathe. Good. Okay. So I'm going to remove the cushion. And we'll go wide with our feet and have both knees come down. I'm going to lift up, face this outside knee, come down and up, switch, face you, both knees come down, lift up tall, and then hinging, long spine, go down and up. Hands come back, torso faces, rotate, face that knee up and down, up, rotate, lift up, come down. One more time each side. Up tall and down. Rotate, up tall and down. Good. All right, so we're going to switch to our quadruped position. So you want to have hips over knees and shoulders over wrists. Remember, we can always have this option. Finding neutral, inhale, extension through the spine, gaze forward, tailbone up as you let that belly drop. And now coming through neutral, navel into the spine, tuck your tailbone, gaze down, tucking your chin. This time when you go through that movement, notice what you feel, where you feel the stretch. Try to push your back to the sky. Just move with your breath. You can go slower or faster. All right. Walk the hands out. We'll go to our kneeling plank. All right. So we're going to lower down, elbows come back. Push up, belly in. Shift back briefly to child's pose. Don't get too comfy. Inhaling, moving forward. Exhaling, moving down. Inhaling, moving up. Exhaling, back. Warming up the shoulders, saying good morning to our triceps. And this next time, we're going to hold it down at the floor. Good. All right. So we're going to reach the hands back, pull the heart forward. My fingertips are reaching to the toes. Release it down, bend the knees, and windshield wiper them. Just notice again what you feel in your hips and in your low back. All right, extend the legs, bring your head back to neutral. We're going to reach again, squeezing the shoulder blades together, reaching the fingertips to the toes. You're welcome to clasp your hands together if that's comfortable for you, but it's not necessary. Deep, complete breath. All right, so let's put the other ear on the ground and do our windshield wipers. This time, maybe take your knees farther apart. And extend. All right, so I have my right arm extended. My left hand is going to be supported right under my left shoulder, picking up my left foot, my left knee, and then I'm going to open up my left side. So I'm stretching at the front of my shoulder, and I'm doing a scorpion action with my foot, opening through the hip flexor. Breathe. And we'll release it cautiously. Switch arms, extending the left arm, lifting the right knee, pushing with the right hand, and rotating. Doesn't matter how far back your right foot goes. Just let the knee drop back, open through the front of the hip, open through the front of the shoulder. Breathe. And release. And we'll push back up. This time we'll go into child's pose. So knees can be apart or together, whatever is comfortable for you. Sink back, extend your hands. Remember, you can put your block or a fist underneath your forehead to connect. Deep, complete breath. All right, picking your head up. Let's move to the left. With our hands, look beyond your fingertips, pull your heart forward, and then sink down. Lateral flexion. An option to press your hips away. Remember your breath. Lift your head, walk through center, over to the other side, fingertips out, sink down. Remember your breath. That's so important. Lift the head up, and we'll come back through center. And we're going to roll onto our side. Good. Okay. So I'm going to support my head this way, or I can come up like this. I encourage you to lay down, and we'll do our clamshells. So we're going to lift our top knee. And this is for our hips. It's my cat in the background playing with her wheel. So we have no weight, there's no band, so we can go a little bit faster. So 2 more. All right, bring that knee in. As we bring it in, we'll rotate through the ankle. Okay. So now we're going to move, I'm going to lay down with you, and we're going to move our top hand like this. So I'm going to bring it around, dragging my hand above me, letting my head roll, and bringing this arm all the way around back through center. So this is for scapular rotation. And we'll go one more time. So good to be able to move your shoulders in their full range of motion. All right, so we're just going to shift over onto our back. Let's take a big stretch here. Ooh. And now just bring your knees in, hug tight. Head comes up to stretch the low back. I'm going to switch sides so I can see you. And now we'll roll to the side. Okay, so this is what I don't want you to do. You can lay down, and now we'll set up for our clamshells. So hips are stacked, shoulders are stacked. So happy hips and external rotators are good for a happy back. That's why we do these. All right, 3, 2, and 1. All right, knees come in, and we'll rotate. Good job. Okay, so now we're set up here, and my shoulders are stacked, my hands are stacked. Head down, and I'm going to slowly trace my hand around. Hopefully I won't run into the wall here, but I will. So we're going to allow the head to move as you trace your finger around, full range of motion, opening through the chest as you rotate through the spine. One more time. Good. All right, we'll release it onto our back. Okay, so knees are bent. Heels come in towards your hips. Palms down. We'll prepare for our bridge. So before bridge, let's do 3 pelvic tilts, posterior pelvic tilts. Draw the navel into the spine, tighten the glutes, and lower back down as you tilt the pelvis. The top of the pelvis goes back towards the floor and release. So posterior pelvic tilt and release. Posterior pelvic tilt and release. Pressing through the feet, through the upper arms, through the shoulders. Peel your hips up. Now, please look at the sky. Do not look at your screen. You can watch me and then do it, because once you have weight closer to your neck, don't turn your head. Breathe. So I'm pressing my hips up, pressing through my big toes, pressing through upper arms, and trying to open my chest, creating space between my knee and my head. Breathing. Inhale and slowly release, letting the hips come down and knees come back in, head comes up. So this is a counter pose, stretching what we were just contracting. And bring it down again. Take your time, lower back down, pressing through your feet and shoulders and upper arms. Making sure that you're breathing and not holding your breath. Gently release. Knees come in. Releasing, we'll go one more time into our bridge. Always take your time, draw your shoulder blades together, press through the upper body, press through your feet. This is very good for your back and your glutes. Breathe. And gently release. Okay, so both knees in once again. Head comes up. And while you're here, turn your head. Back to center and release. Let's extend the left leg and bring the right knee in. If you can, reach up for half happy baby. I'm holding on to the ball of the foot. If that's not possible, that's fine. Just hold onto your ankle. Pull the knee down as if you were trying to get the knee outside the shoulder to the floor. Breathe. While I'm getting this knee to the floor, it's pulling my opposite leg up. So I'm actively trying to press that leg to the floor. Deep, complete breath. All right, let's release. And now I'm going to, with my opposite hand, take that knee and we're going to go to the opposite side. My right hand extends out and my left knee goes to the floor. Now my foot is dangling, so I'm going to connect it to my left leg. Keeping my right hand supporting that left knee, gentle touch. Once you're set, final thing, turn your head to the other side. Back through center, release. Big stretch. And left knee comes in, half happy baby. So maybe I reach up, that helps me. And then press in with that knee. This opposite leg goes down. Just breathe. And now we'll take the right hand and guide that knee over to the side. So left foot, if there's no block or blanket, and if you don't reach the floor, it's funny because I reach the floor on my left side, but because of my back, I can't on my right side. So I just connect my foot to the extended leg. Left foot to right leg. Left hand is out, and I'm welcome to turn my head and gaze that direction. Spinal rotation. Imagine you're wringing out the stress from your spine, just like a wringing out a washcloth. Breathe. Head back to center, releasing the knee. Knees are bent. Let's let them come together and the feet are a little wide. Open your arms up to cactus. And just breathe, letting your belly expand, your chest expand out in all directions. And slowly releasing. Allowing your body to relax. All right, let's go ahead and rotate to one side. Help ourselves up. And get ready to meet our day. So happy you joined me this morning. Namaste.